Joel Bitonio, also at the golf outing, was asked about the expectations for this year's team and how they increase because of the playoffs being made a season ago.
I think you want to get a spot in the dance because if you have a chance, you have a chance to win. But I don't think we're satisfied with that. Like you said, I think early in my career it was like, hey, let's make the playoffs, and now it's like we got to win some games in the playoffs. We got to make some things happen, especially you get older in your career, you don't know how many years you have left of playing, and now you feel like you're squandering opportunities when you lose those games. But the expectations, you always want to try and win your division to start, and then you kind of go from there. But yeah, losing in the first round or in the wild card is not how we want to end our season.
And Tim, the other thing that we kind of learned, winning the division means a home game, and you want a home playoff game.
Yeah, and the Browns now are really haven't won their division since the late 80s, so they don't know what that's like to host a playoff game. There's a whole generation of Browns fans that have never seen a home playoff game. Cleveland Browns Stadium, not to belabor the point at all, but that stadium has not seen a home playoff game. Obviously, this division is very tough. You got to go through Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow to win the division, but certainly it can be done. The Browns have beaten both those teams over the past couple seasons. And Joel Bitonio talking about, higher expectations. That's just natural when you have a team that's already gone to the playoffs. They were the number one wild card going in, even though they got blown out in Houston. Best wild card team by record in the AFC. So certainly going into this year, if you have a healthier Deshaun Watson who's going to play, you would hope almost all the games, what you expect your starting quarterback to play, you would assume that this team should be able to do better than they did a year ago. And really, if Watson is who the Browns hoped he could be, you would have to imagine this team's a true division title contender.
Yeah, I mean the next step is back-to-back seasons where you're in the playoffs. That's kind of what Joel Bitonio's kind of getting at.
Yeah, it's all about consistency and the idea of winning culture that comes from having success, and success breeds success, as they say. And obviously it has been since the 80s the Browns have gone to back-to-back postseasons. Going there twice in 4 years, it's a good accomplishment. Not a lot of teams in the NFL have done it, but yeah, that's the next step is, can you get there consistently? Can you keep playing into late January? Can you even sneak your way into February? Can you get to 20 plus games in a season? Can you even get to the conference championship game, have it be one win away from the Super Bowl, where obviously this team has never been before? It's just a matter of just making sure that they pick up where they leave off, understanding that what they did a year ago really it's kind of meaningless. Now it's just about going out and trying to do it again. So it'll be interesting again with the experience this team had of winning the way they did a year ago, how that translates to 2024 and whether they can prove that, this team is a true consistent playoff team.